Hello everyone and welcome back to Car Venus 14. Now today we are carrying on our playthrough. Now, yes, there have been a few changes. I do believe I showed you guys the 4S and the Shelby, didn't I? Yep, but there is a new arrival. I can promise you that. And I'm going to show it to you guys later. But for now, we are going to be moving on with CSR 2. So let's get it on. I'm not gonna lie, it's been really difficult to grind. But yeah, last episode we took down the first crew member. This episode we're planning to take down all of them. Not today, but everyone up till the third race with Shax, because I heard stage 5 upgrades alone will not be enough to take Shax down. So I am gonna need stage 6 parts, but unfortunately I don't have my hands on any right now. Which means I'm gonna have to... I've already devised a plan, so I have to buy another F12 and then strip that down and hopefully get a stage 6 part from that. So hopefully that works. But anyway, carrying on. Dana's our top racing manager and a fine driver in her own right. She wants to see how you compare to Victor and whether your win was a fluke. I'm always on the lookout for new races to manage. Victor was the best we'd ever seen. Let's see how you stack up. Yeah, so this car is maxed out, so it's going to be very, very easy. This car, honestly, this car is literally amazing. There's nothing wrong with this car at all, apart from one problem. This car's gearbox is very, very slow. Other than that, this car is brilliant. Good work, but I'm starting to spot some weaknesses. I'm sure we could work on those. Yeah, now... No thank you, Jess. I have been playing a bit before, as you can tell, because my fuel is not up to max. So, yeah. Now, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so the Ferrari has brilliant. It's got really good horsepower. It's got decent weight, and its grip levels are pretty good. But for a tier 5 car, it's got a really slow gearbox. It's got a 300 millisecond gearbox. Now, for a tier 5 car, that is ridiculously slow, which is why this car's not able to, like, you know, in the acceleration phase, this car may not be as strong as others, but when it gets to top-end speed, that's when this car really performs. Meet John Harkness, our head of development. He wants to check your reaction times and see if you've reached your full potential. My daughter mentioned you. Perhaps you remember her? Summer from the Gold Rushes. How can I forget? She didn't speak very highly of you. Yep, clearly. No. I hated the Gold Rushes. Man, this Aston Elemento is an attractive looking car. Now, I've also noticed something about this car as well. Now, this car, it's very odd because what I actually noticed is if you start in the zone like 4,000 to 6,000 RPM, you actually get a faster time than getting a perfect start. So if you get a wheel spin start within that range, you get a faster time. And also what you don't want to do is the first 4 gears for this car, you get perfect. Alright? Gear 5, 6, and 7, get a good shift, because I'll explain later actually. Completely unacceptable, John. You let your personal life affect the business. You're fired. Go home and be a family man. Kinda harsh, but yeah. So, like I said, Now, what was I saying, actually? My memory's honestly gone. I will not try a live race. Sorry, what was I saying? I cannot remember. I was getting there, but now I've forgotten my point. Can you please stop reminding me? Jerry! Sorry, where was I? Where was I? I can't remember now. God damn it, my memory's gone. You've beaten my associates. Now it's time you knew the truth. I only brought you here so we could test your weaknesses. So I could exploit them. I know how to break you now. Once this win goes viral, you'll be back in second place, where you belong. Yeah, so basically they used us. You should know that Tyler Shax is not a very nice person. Oh, there. Ah, that's it. I remember what I was talking about now. So yeah. So because the shift zone in gears 5, 6, and 7 are really small, it's right next to the red line as well. So even if you get that perfect shift in the perfect shift zone, because it's right next to the red line, the car sort of tops out in that gear, and that means you lose some speed. And in these fast-paced cars, it's very punishing. It's like ridiculously punishing. So gears 5, 6, and 7, I recommend you change in like the good zone instead of the perfect zone. So yeah. Victor, that was your second strike, and the third is your arrogance. Leave your car with security. You're fired. Yep, you can tell how spoiled this guy really is. Now we get to the challenging bit, which is scary, because this car is maxed out and he's challenging on the first race. I won't allow my authority to be undermined. Race me and the world will see your true colors. A lucky young punk who's out of their depth. Unfortunately, Shax happens to be in the fastest car in the known world right now. Actually, no, technically that title goes to the Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300. But when this game first came out, the Agera R was the fastest car. So, yeah. Now, Koenigsegg being Koenigsegg, those guys tune their cars to be good for top-end speed. So the initial acceleration off the line isn't that good. So if you use that to your advantage, you should be able to get a pretty good race. I expected to lose. I'm racing in a pit row car after all. It was by far the nicest in Jerry's collection, so I kept it for myself. Yep, that car is part of Jerry's collection, which is crazy in my opinion, because Pit Row could actually afford an Agera R. No idea how. Pit Row Racing has been a thorn in my side since the day they set up shop. Who do you think gave Kurtz the order to steal their collection? He was the guy that gave him the order. I guess he was just jealous of them, because if he thought that they come up, they take over instead of him. So yeah, like take over the market, I mean. Yeah, he was keeping us pretty honest there. No thanks. You want to know what happened to Jerry's cars? I do believe I gave one of them to Kurtz as payment. As for the rest, I can't quite remember. I'm guessing he just got rid of them all, like burned them or scrapped them or something. Yeah, the next race is hard, but we're not going to be doing that race until quite a while, because what I'm actually trying to do is I'm trying to do the pre-stage cup for the Porsche 4S, because the rewards look very, very tasty indeed. So, yeah. I'm saving money to upgrade the Porsche now, and then after that, Oh, okay, I'll check that out, actually. I believe it's the engine upgrade. It should be anyway, yeah. That will arrive soon. Anyway, we'll get to the car, the newest car, in a second once I've, well, basically done all that I can. I do have a lot of catching up to do as well. CSR 2, yeah. Anyway, here we go. I'm just gonna blitz through these as quickly as possible. See how slow the gearbox is? You can see when I shift up, you can see how long it actually stays there. Now, to the eye, that does not look very long at all, but trust me, it is. So how many daily battles have you won now? I've heard the rewards are getting pretty huge. Quite a bit, actually. I've won something like 70 races now, I think, so yeah. Pay attention to the speeder. Now, yeah, you can see there's like small pauses with this car. That's what this, because you can tell this car picks up speed really quickly, like in every single gear. These tier 5 cars have huge number of fusion slots. Donna Banks can source the fusion parts we need. Yeah, so. Yeah, if the gearbox was much faster, this car would honestly be overpowered. All-wheel drive for the win. I mean, technically he's got all-wheel drive as well, but I've got much better all-wheel drive. And only just crosses the line. You've already met John Harkness's daughter, Summer, from the Gold Rushers. You can bet your bottom dollar she told him all about you. Clearly. I love the way these Italian car, like this car sounds. I love, in fact, out of the whole game, when it comes to car sounds, This engine sound is probably my favorite one. Honestly, it's brilliant. Man, we got a lot of these races to do. I know a deal with Shaxx could push you into the big time, but promise you won't sign anything until you let me read the small print, okay? Yeah, we may have gotten a step ahead of ourselves already, Jerry. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, by the way, do you guys like the paint of this car? It's pretty good. Oh, and also, I think I did a good job. Oh, and also, I customized the cars in the other cars in my garage as well. Unfortunately, not all of them you're allowed to paint them, so I could only change the number plate on a few of them. But other than that, I think they're alright. Other than that, yeah. Hey kid, I'm proud to see you're racing better than ever. Just don't let success cloud your judgment. In fact, I think only 2 of the cars that I won, I could paint, like fully customize. The other cars I don't think I could, and that was the 718 Boxster S and the RS5. The only reason I'm doing perfect shifts now is because I'm trying to like get as much money as I can. You know? I'm trying to like farm as much as I can. Why race for Shaxx when you could be a gold rusher? I'm sure we could clean you up a bit. True actually. I mean, Shaxx just uses people. The Lycan Hypersport. Oh man, I wish I had one. Yeah, honestly, the Lycan Hypersport when it first came out, it was my favorite car. Honestly, I just love the design of it. I love the way it sounded. I just loved it in every single way. I love the fact that it has 7 different types of crystals, like 7 different types of diamonds in the headlights. It's got sapphires, rubies, emeralds, and a few others. Honestly, there's diamonds. I forgot the most sort of common one. Diamonds, yeah. Honestly, hence why there was only 7 of those cars, believe it or not. Okay, that was a bit weird. I'm not sure if you guys got it from your end as well, but there was a tiny bit of lag from my screen. I'm not sure if you guys actually got it as well, but yeah. Anyway, carrying on. Man, I have a lot of these races to do. And as you can see, the amount of gold I've actually racked up is ridiculous. Don't worry about beating Donna in the grand finals. She'll do business with anyone. We're kind of past that point now, Jerry. Like, I don't know why you're bringing that up now, but okay, you do you. The Bugatti's noises, they have to be the ugliest noises in the whole game, honestly. I just love how this car picks up so much speed, even in 7th gear. Ridiculous. Victor Kidd is a nasty piece of work. If you beat him once, you can beat him again. We believe in you. Thanks, Jess. I've already done it. Damn, the LaFerrari. Personally, I'd like my LaFerrari in red. Again with the lag? What is it? I don't know if you guys are seeing this or not, but it's actually quite not a lot laggy, but it's just every now and again. It only happens during recording time as well, not when I'm normally playing. So yeah, I don't know why the reason for that is, but oh well. Practicing hard, I see. Ha! Good luck with that. It's got nothing to do with luck. It's all skill. Something that you never had, Victor Kidd. Let me give you guys a good lesson. Let me give you guys a life lesson right here, right now. Right? People with arrogance and are overconfident with themselves will never be successful in life. Alright? So if you're one of them, I suggest you change your attitude, because they're always clouded by a fake reality that they drawn up. Trust me. You don't want to see that kind of person, or you don't want to be that kind of person. Every day there are events we can enter with different cars from the garage. Keep checking the map for what's on. $650S. Even though the race says it's easy, you can see how for like a quarter of the race, half the race, the cars are keeping me pretty honest. I was talking to Jerry last night. I never knew that he used to race with Shax in the same crew. Well, that's interesting. A fellow F12 Berlinetta. But it's black and it's got the uglier rims. Oh, I love that. Yeah, the top end speed of this car is ridiculous. 222 miles per hour. It's lucky the ladder prizes are so big in tier 5, because these imported upgrades don't come cheap. Yeah, I mean, I don't really need that money now. I'm gonna use it all on the Porsche, so yeah. Pagani Huayra. Yeah, but a car that I would really like in this game, me personally, like having my garage, probably the Lykan Hypersport. It's definitely up there. Apparently the Lykan Hypersport is only a 4-star car. I don't understand why. In my opinion, I think it should be a 5-star car. I don't know what Natural Motion would think to put that as a 4-star car. I guess they just had something against W Motors at the time. What's your best live race time? I've heard getting more Evo points for your car will give you a big advantage. Probably. Oh, Koenigsegg 1-1. I mean, I can see why this is a 5-star car, but yeah, the Fionra Super Sport. How do you say it? Fionra. I say Fionra, but people have a problem with that. I don't know why. Yeah. So the Fionra Super Sport is a 5-star car. I do not see why the Lykan Hypersport is a 4-star car. I think it's brilliant. Oh, and by the way, the new car that I was telling you guys about, you're gonna love it. I can't believe it. Jerry said that he's actually even helped set up Shaxx Industries. All their success on the track is due to Jerry's hard work. See what I mean? These people just use people when they want and dispose of them when they want. It's a cruel world out there. Unfortunately, you just have to know who is who. You just have to know who is who and be on the lookout for someone you don't trust. In the world that we live today, sometimes you'll have to use others to move up in the world, but in my opinion that's completely wrong. You use them and you never forget them. Don't forget to help your crew unlock as many perks as you can. They'll give you all kinds of benefits. I don't know why I'm getting so emotional in this episode today. I don't know why. Well, yeah, that's just me, I guess. Oh, that's a disgusting sound. Okay, that was scary. I honestly thought he was going to have that, but nope. Well, he was tuned for acceleration, I can tell. Finally, the first challenging race actually comes up. The only way you'll be able to beat Shaxx is by finding and fitting stage 6 parts. Stage 5 alone won't cut it. Yeah, that's what I've heard. The time that Shaxx actually runs is 11.833 seconds. Now, this car, unfortunately, like, with the best possible time that I can actually run, this car can only do 12.5 or 12.6. So, yeah. And this car is maxed out. So, I'm gonna need some stage 6 parts. I hope I can get some. So until then, we're not going to be progressing that far into the story as quickly. Turns out that Shaxx is the reason that Jerry gave up racing and tuning. He customized all their cars and Shaxx froze him out. Damn, that's cold. We live in a society, alright? Now, remember how I told you that having a really slow gearbox with really fast-paced cars is going to be punishing? Well, I'll show you. Okay, maybe not this race because this car didn't have a horrendous. That car had a horrendous start like we did, but next race I'll show you guys. If the car can actually keep up with us off the line. Shax must feel threatened by you. That's the only reason he would pay you this much attention. I guess so. What's this? 488 Spider. Let's get to it then. Apparently this car's not fast-paced enough either, so... Great. Perfect timing. That fuel. Tyler Shax holds a monopoly on the racing world. If you can take him down a peg or two, things would change for all of us. Yeah, Shax is like the kingpin when it comes to racing, so once he goes, basically the whole hierarchy just falls. Like, the evil hierarchy just falls. In other words, it's good for everyone. Even the Lambo's struggling to keep up with us. Is there no car out there that can actually get off the line as quickly as we could? Let's hope this next car is ridiculously quick. After Shax ripped him off, Jerry became a car collector. He left all his trophies to gather dust. I can't help but feel sad for him. Anyone would. Anyone that had a legendary career at the beginning and lost it all down the road. Now that's a sad story. And you see, did you guys see that? How quickly it got off the Hurricane got off the line and kept it, and like. Did you see how when I changed from like the early gears, did you see how much the Hurricane lurched forwards because of the slow gearbox? That's how punishing these cars can be. Are you leading a crew yet? Remember, strength in numbers is essential to be competitive. Well, I'm not leading a crew, but I am an administrator in my crew, UK Draggers. I did so much work and grinding that the guys actually, like, you know, saw how capable I was and my potential that they promoted me to administrator. So yeah, I don't know how the ranking systems in CSR 2 work, so yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Damn, that was close. The next race is hard. Now, I don't do hard races, but when your cars reach max potential and you can't really do anything about it for a while, you're gonna have to do what you're gonna have to do. Shax Industries have some of the hottest cars in the world. To compete, you'll need stage 6 parts and lots of Evo points. Didn't Jess tell us this at the beginning of stage tier 5? I think she did. Close. That was really close. So he maxed out at 194. I've never seen KJ so down. I think he really liked Ashley. Didn't Jess say the same thing? And that was really random. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to try my technique. If this still doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to wait this out. Okay, that worked. Kind of. Only just. Man, I don't know how much longer I can actually keep this up. That car is probably the slickest tier 4 ride I've ever seen. It sure has a driver to match. One more to go, kid. I think the game's glitched. I think it's glitched. Oh, damn, that looks nice. The Lycan Hypersport in the blue. Oh my god. Beautiful. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna try that one again because I feel as if I nearly had him. Nope, he actually got further away this time. Okay. I'm not gonna get anywhere higher than that. Show me. Yeah, I have a hell of a lot. I did have a lot of fusion parts. I'll race a bit more, and then that's 180. Yeah, I probably will. But we could probably try this challenge now. This is now easy, by the way. So this was extreme earlier. Now this is a speed trap race, if you haven't known. So you have to get to the end of you have to get to the line and hit the speed. $169 miles per hour. 21,000 rep. Nice. Now this is a race, I believe. Yep, it's a... Are you kidding me? I'm against a Chiron. In real life, the Chiron would have me for chips. Yeah, I think the game is actually glitched now because that would not happen in real life. Just saying. You know what? I'm gonna risk it and go for the hard race. If it doesn't pay off, then oh well. Yeah, I think the game's glitched now. Oh well. Oh, only just. Next race is extreme. Nice. Oh, only two. Fine. I mean, I guess I can use them. I can, can't I? I can't use them. Great. Oh, well. Am I sure I can't use them? Pretty sure I can. I mean, it doesn't say I can use it. No, I can't because they're all full. Okay, hopefully when this one arrives I'll be able to. But until then... Oh, I can get that. And this, I'm gonna have to wait quite a bit. Can I do anything else around here? I mean, I've pretty much done everything I possibly can do. One more regulation race, and I guess we'll leave it there. And I can now get pro. So good. Great. It is easy. Nonetheless, let's try it. HS Customs Under Pressure. It's basically a Camaro, a 69 Camaro. Yep, that was ridiculously easy. Oh, and guys, if you do want to see the car that I just got, well, close your eyes, because you're going to like it. Oh, if you guys did peek, oh well. But here it is. The Lycan Hypersport. Yep. The Lycan Hypersport. I won the Lycan Hypersport from the silver crate. My god, was it worth it. And even better, it's in the Fast and Furious 7 red. Remember from Fast and Furious 7 when they jumped this car through three buildings, sorry. Yep. This car is now mine. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. I mean, it's not the fastest car right now, but upgraded and like maxed out, this car could probably do a lot. And yep, it's got a retractable wing. It's got a retractable wing. I'm not gonna lie. I think red looks amazing in this color, on this car. I think definitely one of the best colors on this car. That's the engine, which I did not want to pick. But hey, if you guys want an inspection of this car, actually, I can give you one. So here we have the hood. You won't be able to see much in there. That's the boot, like the luggage space, quite small. And then we got the engine. It's a V. I think it's a V8. I believe it's a V8 that produces 780 horsepower. Yeah. So that's those two. And then here are the doors. Now, if you guys haven't seen videos of a Lycan Hypersport, prepare to be amazed. Like the doors of a Lycan Hypersport, if you haven't seen any videos of one, prepare to be amazed. Because these doors are incredibly funky. Bet you didn't see that coming. Yep. The doors open like that. The doors open like they're reverse scissor. They're reverse butterfly doors, basically. It's so weird. I don't know why they decided to do that. I guess they were going for something unique that no other car actually has. Now, the Fiona Supersport also has reverse opening doors as well, except they open like, you know, how standard doors open at a normal level. Yeah, it's like that, but reverse. So basically like the Rolls-Royce rear doors, like the rear passenger doors, like that. So these ones come at an angle. These ones come up at an angle. I do not want to do that, but okay. Yeah, they come up at an angle. But the Fiona Supersport comes out like straight 90 degrees angle. So yeah, this is the Fiona Supersport. Man, I love it when the wing's up. When the wing is up, it's honestly brilliant. I really hate that in CSR 2 when you switch between garages and go to races and then come back to your garage, it resets everything. Which kind of sucks, but oh well. It is what it is, I guess. Next update, we should be able to... We can hopefully see something like that. But yeah, anyway. I feel as if this has been a very, very long episode, guys. So I think I'm going to leave it there. Anyway, I hope you guys had fun, because I definitely did. Anyway, and I will see you in the next episode. I have been Carvenus14 and still am. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, because I certainly will, after knowing I have a ridiculously beautiful car collection. I will see you guys very soon. Goodbye.